What up, my peeps? Big news today. If you can't tell where I'm leading with it, I mean, the shirt gives it away, right? Literally looks like we have our first real glimpse of the Man of Steel in action in the new Superman movie. His costume, anyway. Um, we got the image that was drawn by James Gunn not too long ago, which was kind of iffy. But now we've got some actual filming shots as they're filming out. I forget. I think Connecticut or Minnesota. I forget where they're shooting. But anyways, as the case would be, since they are Cleveland, since they're filming outside, there were a ton of shots that have been taken of the Man of Steel. And I gotta say, David Gordon sweat looks pretty damn awesome. Spoilers before we move forward. If you don't want to see the costume, I'm about to drop it here in a second. Yeah. All right, you had your chance. So, personally, I dig it. I dig it for the most part, right? I'm loving the color scheme. I love the new logo. I actually like this new 52. It's clearly inspired by the new 52 suit. He looks good in it. I mean, he looks like fucking Superman. Curl, the face, all of that. Again, I love the color scheme. A lot of people are hating on the lines, whatever. But again, it's influenced by the new 52 suit. And, whether it's going to transition to something else, we don't know. Regardless, I like it. I like it a lot. The hate's unnecessary. The red boots, my only thing, and I've been saying this since day one because I feel it's outdated. I get the old schoolers. I mean, I've loved Superman for eons, right? Decades. And I like the traditional look, but I think it's time to move on and get away from the trunks. The trunks is my only downside. Is it huge? Nah. Aside from that, the suit does look a little too baggy. I wish it was a little more form-fitting. Now, I'm one of those that didn't like the Man of Steel suit up until the very end in the Justice League when it had its proper color scheme and Henry Cavill actually had spit roll. But that fucking shit took years to get there, right? Before that, the dull blue, the metallic shine, it was alright. But this one, it looks good. As I've said it also before, to date, my favorite suit has been Tyler Hoechlin's from Superman and Lois. And that suit's incredible. I mean, it looks like it looks good. I'm sure it's got a little padding on it because the guy is cut and buff, but he's still a slender guy. But he's still... It's Reeves and Hoechlin for me right now. As far as what I've seen, right? Maybe David could take over that spot. Maybe he can. Who knows? He looks great. He does look fucking awesome. Again, wish it was just a more form fitting, but the vibe's all there, man. I'm really digging it. This might be a step in the right direction. I'm assuming that CGI is going to clean up the suit a little bit and will make it look less baggy because as much as you know what, this is kind of a catch-22. As much as I love the CW suit, this looks like it's right on par with it, which could be bad in some people's views. Like, I figured they might have upscaled the production on it. I love the texture on it. I love the way the cape looks. I love everything about it, honestly. So maybe it's not a bad thing. Again, the CW's suit was able to kill it, and its only drawbacks are due to Hoechlin's frame. And I hope I'm saying that right. That dude's perfection, Clark and Superman. Big shoes to fill. Henry, again, I loved him, but he wasn't Superman for me. He was all right. He didn't give me Superman or Clark vibes until the very end as well with the suit. Like, he lacked that charisma, the charm, the goofiness, what makes Clark Clark. And then with Superman himself, it was just, yeah. It was too stiff. It didn't feel right. I don't know. Those are my opinions, and I get in arguments constantly with people. And then we also have a look at Clark now, his interpretation of Clark, which gives me vibes of All-Star Superman. They dumbed him down. He had a hunch, like really changing the demeanor of how he carried himself. Here, it looks like he's got a little bit of curly hair, but make it less obvious, right, from Clark to Superman. I dig it. As well, now we have the full Daily Planet cast. and everybody looks great. My girl Rachel is looking very Lois Lane-ish, Perry White kicking ass, like the whole staff's there. That's the most Jimmy Olsen that Jimmy can possibly get, like for real. As well, we got our first look at Eddie Gategi's Mr. Terrific, and he looks pretty. He looks fucking spot on as well. So all in all, as many are saying, I'm gonna just go ahead and reiterate: James Gunn is cooking. He's cooking. He's got some shit here. I'm digging the vibe of everything that I'm seeing so far. Everyone looks fucking fantastic. I even like the collar. I don't give a shit what you say. The collar is fucking dope. Yeah, anyways, let me know what you think in the comments below. Remember to like, follow, share, subscribe, share, all that jazz. Remember, I appreciate you. Da-da-da.